It's Melanie again. I know I'm just uploading a lot of videos today. I'm just gonna, I don't know, I keep saying I keep trying not to and trying to fix it to where I don't, but it's just not working for me. So I'm going to do a hard candy review today, because it's been about a month or so, or maybe not a full month, but it's getting really close to the end of the month that I feel it's okay for me to give an honest review on a lot of the products that I bought. Alright. Just gotta grab all of them really quick. Get all this ready. Piling them up there. Just piling them. Should have really had all this ready. You guys are like saying, like, come on, hurry up. We don't have all day. We don't want to sit here and watch you scramble around. Alright, I guess I'll start from the base up on all of this, like in how you like usually put them on, I guess. So the first one I have is the primer. I've had it for a while now. It's Hard Candy Sheer Envy Skin Perfecting Primer. Base Perfection, and yeah, that's what it looks like. Look at that. Close up. It was $8. It's 1.3 ounces, so you do get a lot of product for your money. And as far as if I could actually do a review right for once, that would be awesome. But anyways, I digress. I have nothing bad to say about this product. It is absolutely amazing. It has left my skin extremely soft after I take off my makeup. I discovered my skin is like really soft. It doesn't make my skin oily, even though you kind of see the light kind of going like this on my face. But that's because I had the window open with the shades and all that fun stuff. But I put this on at like 6 in the morning, and it's now 2:36. So it's held up rather well, overall. But I have nothing bad to say about this product. It is absolutely amazing. It is in number 376 is what I got it perfecting. I know there's other primers by Hard Candy, but that's the one I got. Kind of like this peachy tan bottle looking thing. Really cute designs on it. If you're looking for a good primer that doesn't cost a lot, I highly recommend this one. I haven't tried any of the other Hard Candy primers, but I'm sure they're just as good. And before anybody asks, I'm not being paid for this. I wanted to give a Hard Candy review since I bought them, to give my opinion on them. I'm not being paid. I bought everything I have that I'm showing you. I bought it. I was sent nothing. Nobody contacted me. I do have a disclaimer as in one of my videos. It's titled Disclaimer, so you can always just go back there and watch that. Until I see otherwise, nobody's sending me anything. And, okay, so moving on in, oh yeah, before I get on to the next product, Hard Candy does not test on animals at all, so if that's something that you're big about, that's information you should know to try Hard Candy. The next thing I want to talk about is glamoflauge. I have this in 312 light. It comes in 3 colors to the best of my knowledge. It comes in, I think, light, medium, and medium tan, if I'm recalling correctly. I have really nothing bad to say about this. When I first apply this to like my problem areas, like you see right there, and my skin just look kind of oily, but whatever. It's the light. I blame the light. It wasn't like this till I shined the light on it. But anyways, as you can see, like some of my problem areas are showing again, but when I first put it on, you don't see anything at all on it. I guess I could kind of show you right now. I'm just going to use like the pencil and kind of rub it with my finger a bit, because I don't really want to, I'm stuck, put on anything creamy on my fingers right now. Of course, this is kind of like indented into my skin, so. That obviously is not the proper way to put it on, but I just wanted to see if I could quickly cover it. I wasn't showing you guys, I was just trying to cover it really quick. Anyways, probably have to fix that later. Next I want to, well, back to the glamoflauge, because I don't think I just did a full review on it. I think I just stopped halfway through. I think I have ADD. Anyways, this is a heavy duty concealer. As far as, you know, when I first apply it and everything, it does its job. Like I said, I applied this stuff at 6 in the morning. It's now 2:30. So, it does cover up when I first put it on. But as it wears out the day, it does melt off, I guess you would want to, is the word for it, or phrase for it. The only thing I can warn you about with this is a little bit goes a very long way with the cream. So I just figured I'd give you that heads up. Next is the foundation, Just Face It Featherweight Formula. This is in 362 Light. The ones I saw the foundation in are light, fair, medium, and medium tan. I heard a rumor going around there's one called medium deep, but I honestly don't know if that is true. Candy's only sold at Walmart if you didn't know. They didn't have a slot for medium deep. They just had the slot for the first ones I just named. Which, this one. And when I first went there, all they had were mediums. And I was like digging through it. Like, no, why? And then this one was hidden in another little area, like behind some things. And I'm like, yay, I found it. And I just see there's some in the cap, because I hadn't cleaned it. I just kind of shoved it on this morning. And like the glamoflauge, a little bit of this goes a very long way. Like, all you need is one pump to cover your face. And when you first get it, it takes a couple pumps for it to come out. I have had no issue with it. It doesn't crack up or, you know, cake, I guess you would call it, where it gets kind of all clumpy and dry and kind of peely. I don't know what you would call it, but I've had that with other foundations, and this one doesn't do it. And it doesn't break me out at all. Since I've actually been using the primer, major breaks out like this one I've had since, I think when I started my YouTube account, I've had this mark. I think honestly it's probably more of a scar now, like acne scar, than anything else, because there's nothing there. It's just a dark mark on my skin. Same thing with, I think, this one up here, because I've had that one for a while, and as you can see, there's not really any others. I don't have any other zits or anything. So since I've been using the Art Candy in my Clear Sol, I haven't had any breakouts. At least not anything horrible. I've had tiny little zits and some blackheads, but outside of that, you know, nothing like what I used to. But we're moving on now. I don't have any eyeliner because I have a ton of the Wet n Wild eyeliners and all Maybelline eyeliners, and I didn't want to spend a couple dollars on an eyeliner. I believe they were about like $1 something. The foundation was, I think, $6 or $8. I have a video on my haul of how much the glamoflauge and the products you're about to see are. The vent from basically the primer I know is $8. The rest of this will be on my Hard Candy haul video of the prices. I honestly don't remember them. That's why I said it in that video, because I knew I wouldn't remember them. And the next thing I have is bronzer. It is in 129 Tiki. It was the lightest shade they had there. I've seen pictures of other ones they have. They have one called Hula Hula that is supposed to come before this. But when I saw a review on bronzers, the lady said the Tiki was actually lighter than the Hula Hula, or the Hula one. I think it's just called Hula. I don't know. I'm sure you can look it up and find out the names of all their bronzers. I have no major complaints about this. I mean, I kind of have to, I'm still kind of new to this, so I have to learn to like kind of put it on lightly instead of being like heavy-handed and just go whoosh down to it. But I've gotten a lot better with this. I've had no complaints. Nobody's made any bad comments on it when I have it on. And it doesn't make me look strange or weird or anything along that line. I also quite like this one. I'm starting to run out of time, so I'm going to hurry this up. The next one I have is the Living Doll Blush. It is $125. If I can open it right. Embarrassing. It's in that color. It's like a pink with like a bit of a gold mix. There's both a good side and a bad side to this one. Goes on, the good side for me is it goes on very, very sheer. Like, you barely see it. It takes a couple coats to notice it. So that way I kind of keep an eye on how much I'm putting on without being like, oh god, I just one streak made it, you know, me look like a clown. So if you're new to blushes, I'd recommend this one because you can add and build it to make it how you want to. And you can also apply it dry for a delicate look or use wet for a dramatic color. I don't know if you can do that with the bronzer, but I'm pretty sure you could. I think somebody once said you could. I don't like the look when it's wet. I just prefer the dry look of it. Next, I'm going to do the 1000 Lashes. This is in blue. And it looks really, really blue on the little wand. But when you put it on, it doesn't look very blue. Like, the tips of your eyelashes will be blue, but no other part would be. At least for me, it's that way. And it doesn't extend your lash. It doesn't make you look like you have 1000 lashes. It just kind of darkens them to a... it makes the tips like a dark blue and just darkens the already black part to a darker black, if that makes any sense. So it's not bad if you want like a little bit of color, you know, and you want to darken up your lashes. Next is the Hard Candy Asteroid 273. It's actually what I have on now, mixed with Tropical Fusion of CoverGirl. It looks like this. It goes on about medium color. It doesn't go on really light, but it doesn't go on really dark either. I thoroughly love this product and highly recommend it. I have no complaints, nothing negative to say about it. The next eyeshadow I have is Supernova 274. I do have one complaint about this, the Supernova one. It goes on really, really sheer for me. As you can see from this one, not that sheer. This one goes on really sheer. Of course, this is mixed with another thing, so can't really use an example. But this one goes on really sheer, and I'm not all too impressed with the color overall, even though purple is one of my top favorites. And last but not least is Glossaholic and Tipsy. It's number 369. It has a giant applicator. It doesn't go on too sticky, and it tastes really good. As you can see from the giant clop. It tastes really good. It doesn't go on too sticky. The only problem is it doesn't have a lot of staying power, and it does have a lot of glitter in it. But if you like lip gloss and you like glitter, go for it. It's lip gloss for you, though you'll have to apply it a couple of times. And that's pretty much it for my review. I'm sorry I kind of sped through the end. As you can see, the timer's almost at 14. It's going to hit 14 before I hit this video ending it. And I only have 15 minutes, so I'm going to ask you to comment, rate, and subscribe now. I'd greatly appreciate it. It'd make my day completely. I hope you guys found this slightly informative. If you want to know more about a particular product or my experience with it, just leave a comment down below, and I'll make a sole video just for that product and reviewing it. I hope this helped in some way in your decision and deciding to or not to buy this product. Overall, I recommend all the products I have showed you today, except for the Supernova. Alright, have a good day. Love you guys. Bye.